right, let's drink this coffee and then get off to the wonderful and exciting work. The only good thing about today it is Virtual Friday. Hella Bel Camise, welcome on Thursday. It is the end of the week. Whoop whoop. The end of the business week in Saudi, so we're excited. I'm excited. I bet a lot of people are. Ah. Okay, what am I going to do today? Hello and welcome. I think I'm going to get... where's my... I got to share this out. Man, I woke up this morning. I don't know if it was a dream or it was real. It sounded like somebody was banging on the door. It was like... just woke me up out of the blue. Kind of weird. One of them days. Strange day. One of them days. Strange day. Muhammad, good morning. Hella Bel Camise. Yeah, today was such a strange day, man. I hate being woken up like that. Wasn't nobody there. I don't know what I was thinking. I must have had some kind of a weird moment. Twisted girl, what's up? Strange day. Dreams come true. Well, what's that have to do? Is somebody banging on my door? That was just strange. I mean, I woke up out of a dead sleep like somebody was really knocking at the door. Sharon, good morning. Strange, strange, strange. By the way, update, Mr. Mobeen came to the office yesterday afternoon. He had some stents put in his arteries and he looks a little skinny, but he's back. NorCal, what's up? NorCal, paranormal research. Well, there's a lot of paranormal stuff going on the planet, but it depends on your definition of paranormal. Paranormal as in spiritual ghostly beings, or paranormal as the one-legged man running upside down on a wall. That's normal, weird. So Mobeen got stents put in his heart, and he's back. He really needs to watch what he eats. I don't know. Let's talk to him today. We'll see if he's there. Today, Shamsuddin should be in the office, but we'll see. Let's get my stuff ready so we can go here in a minute. Today was a strange being woke up like that. I hate that nonsense. I hate to be woken up out of a dead sleep with that silliness. Any plans for Eid holiday? Man, I've thought about it, but I don't know. I always go home during these holidays, but now I have to renew visas, do other stuff, waiting. On the 10th, I have to go for a new passport. I just really don't have the time to go somewhere. I'm just not sure about all this. I got things to do. I should go. I don't know. I have to sleep on this another couple of days, figure out if I can do anything. But I don't think so. Well, that was a ghastly taste. All right, let me turn off my computer and we'll get out of here. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get on the way. Get off the bus, girls. Don't need to discuss much. Drop off the key, leave, and set yourself free. You're chronically online more than me. I'm online. I've been online every day for years. Just the way it is, you know. I'm an IRL streamer. Down love, what's up? IRL means in real life. My content is me and my life and the things that I do. That's it. Oh, look at me going to work with my reading glasses on. Whoa, we almost screwed up there. We got to turn around. Ray Sunshine, good morning. We have a quick turnaround. I almost tried to drive to work with my reading glasses. That's not a good thing. All right, we got to stop. We got to regroup. Man, I hate when that happens. Yeah, you can't be driving down the road with your reading glasses. When things are really closer than they appear, it's hell to drive down the highway. It's scary. Ooh, I caught it just in time. What I hate is when I catch it, but I'm already down the street 2 miles. Those are my reading gaming glasses. We gamed last night for hours. I'm at the highest levels now over in the PUBG, and the game gets harder as you play harder, and it's such a challenge to get a few points. I need a PUBG coach. Anybody a pro at PUBG, I need help. Our whole team needs help. We got a problem. I'll explain it when I get to the car. I need a PUBG coach. Good morning, Thammer. Yeah, I need a coach, man. I've been playing for 3 years, and I always have a problem. So do the people I play with. How popular is vaping over there? Oh, it's stores on every corner. All right. Rock and roll. Oh, great. Hold on. Can you voice chat on the iPhone? Yeah, of course. I play PUBG though on an iPad now. I used to play phone only. I switched to iPad only. Anyway, we have a problem on PUBG at the very end when there's always the last 2 teams or so. The other team is able to push and kill us quicker than I don't know how to do it. I can shoot them and I just can't seem to finish completely. It's kind of driving me insane. Yeah, drive me a little crazy. What's up? Good morning, Tennessee, RM. Mike Boulder, hello. It is Virtual Friday. Hella Bel Camise means Hello Thursday, which is AKA Virtual Friday in the Kingdom. And we're headed to work. Hi ho, it's that day again. Will you visit the camels? Yes, for sure. We haven't done that in a little while. As long as I keep up waking up early. To go to the camels this time of year, you have to go very early in the morning. If I wake up late, it's too hot to go. It's uncomfortable. We got this dude behind me, he's pressured. Maybe you could do a sunrise stream. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do in the summer. Bump knocked him off. The bump knocked me off. Isn't that weird? How did that happen? I hit a speed bump, my internet went out. That's not a good thing. Anyway, we're back. I just pulled over because the guy behind me was just like on my ass, and it's better just to pull over. I don't want to argue with people. Yeah, when I get a big tailgater, I usually just pull over and let them go around. It's better. That way I don't get all angry about something that don't matter. Yeah, I tell most people, if somebody's on your butt, I gotta go to work, man. Today is the last day of the business week. I gotta go look at a lot of nonsense, see what I have to do. We have a couple of people on holiday and not there, and I got so many things to take care of. I gotta re-identify everything we're working on. Oh, I'm not excited, but we'll work it out. You know, when you've been doing some Germany business trips, yeah, matter of fact, I got a call on that. I talked to the guy yesterday. I got to look at the dates and when and all we can handle this. I need a couple of deals to fall in place so they can be out of my hair, and then I can go on to the next stuff in Germany. I'm working with a German company, and the guy who's the director in the region I work in is from Colombia. It's kind of funny. I'm dealing with a Colombian dude out of Germany. Nice guy that I met in Helsinki. So I'm in Helsinki. I met a company from Germany, and the guy that I met that runs our region is actually from Colombia. What a mixed up deal that is, huh? It's so mixed. Tip. Never do personal errands in the last day of the week. Nobody fully do their work. Yeah, that's true. Oh, man. Can't get more international than that. That's true. An American doing business with a German company that's managed by a Colombian dude to do business in Saudi Arabia. Whoa. Good to get out and travel. It's all right. Travel counts, to be honest. I've been doing it so many years, I'm kind of burnt out on it. It's nice to see good things. Gary, hello and good morning. It's nice to see different places. You know, the most unique and different place I've been to lately was Helsinki. That was very different. The sun out, go to sleep and it's still sunny outside. Very quiet, casual atmosphere with perfect weather. That was really strange. That's the most unique place I've been to in a long time. Just so different. Really mellow vibe. Great weather. And actually, the sun being out almost 24 hours, you get used to it after a few days. It screwed me up the first day. I was hanging out. Next thing I knew, it's like midnight. It's still daylight out. I was trying to figure out what was going on with my brain. Yeah. When you're sitting in the room at 10 at night, it's daylight. It's really confusing. You go to sleep when it's daylight, you wake up when it's daylight, you never see any night. It really never got dark. The sun kisses the horizon and goes right back up. so it never really got dark. Alaska has long daylight and short light in the winter. Yeah, I guess that's on the same parallel as, I'd have to look at the map. It's the same part of the planet. The same latitude, longitude, whatever you say. Oh, come on, dude. This dude is just like, I speed up, he speeds up. Ah. Oh, my Lord. Same with the southern parts of Australia and New Zealand, is it? I didn't know that. It's kind of weird. The sun just never really... Man, yesterday I got a manifesto offer on my sailboat. This dude wrote down all his research and all his bindings and all his assumptions. And at the end of these 3-4 paragraphs, he put, this is my price. And I just simply said, no thanks. I don't give a shit why you're offering me a prize. This dude wrote a manifesto, why and what he wanted to offer me. I said, no thanks. Go somewhere else. I basically just said no. It was hellacious. Dude, I've never seen such a thing. It's like he's been doing some real good research and he wanted to share his intelligent research. It has nothing to do with anything. Your research don't mean jack shit. Sound like a hustler? I don't know. It was just, I think it's some guy who's never sailed, and he's been like me before, watching videos, and he came up with a price because of all this stuff. He don't consider the fact that you can't find a boat like mine in the Philippines. Mine's the only one. Not many people sail across the ocean in a racing cruiser racer, so it's very hard to come by. And today, shipping could be up to $10,000 to $20,000. My boat's at the right place, and you can't get one there. It's very hard. People, they got to consider how hard it is to get a boat. You can't get one. Nothing worse downgraded by always a hustler trader. Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. He gonna end up with no boat. They all have a reason why they want to be a hustler. Well, hustle your ass off. I don't care. Well, remind me when, hey Dad, remind me when we get to the office, I'll show you this. I have a brief outline of what the dude was telling me. See, for anybody who's thinking about sailing or buying a boat, a cheap boat is not a good boat. A cheap boat is just a shell of a boat and needs everything. You buy a cheap boat, you got to buy everything and do everything. There's no such thing as a cheap sailboat. From lines to sails to engine to everything. You got to remember, you're putting your life on the line out in the ocean. You better have it dependable. People are funny. Oh, I found that boat for this much. Well, go buy it. Good luck on that one. We'll see you there. One way in the wrong lane. I'm not in the mood for today. I'm not. I'm just feeling kind of like, yeah, blasé. people this morning and yell about stuff. Why do people put their email on the back of their ugly ass little Toyota? Look at this. Why? We don't know your company. We don't know what you do. Why do we need your email? That's kind of funny. You got your email on your car. Is that something like people still do? I just don't see the need for that. Email. Info. Put your email on the back of your car. If you did that somewhere, that invites some headaches. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It is like the weekend before the holidays. Let's see how many people are out here looking for $1 or $2. Come on, my damn phone mount is really hurting today. It just won't quit shadowing itself. Contact for complaint on the driver. That's a good idea. They do them 1-800 stickers. Call 800 if you don't like, how's my driving? 1-800, you suck. Oh. I think a lot of people travel today. Today's a travel day. A lot of people be headed out of the country on their holiday. Shamsuddin should have taken another week. Why did he come back? He should have went out and just gone forever. School finished yesterday, did it? So today will be a travel day. It looks like some kind of a... Look at the people. They look scary. They're all the way down at the end of the street waiting now. Jeez. It's getting bigger and bigger every week. They're way down here looking now. Look, we got a group way down here now. Ridiculous. Hi, Randy. Nice. Hey, Des, what's up? Miss Des. Desi Des in the house every night and every day. Red light. I'm thinking we may need an Indian breakfast this morning. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not smart. They need to go home. I feel the same way, Sammer. I don't really care for that nonsense, personally. Yeah, I'm not into it. I find it to be annoying. But then again, I ain't got to deal with it. I just have to look at it. What's up? I got to go to work, but I'm going to go to breakfast first. Do I want McDonald's or Indian? McDonald's over here, there's something wrong with their sausage and everything's dry. I ain't going to go there and eat. The food's dry. when you overcook and make sausage dry, that's nonsense. Their sausage is like it's made of turkey. You know how when you overcook turkey, it tastes like sawdust? Submarine still missing 6 hours of oxygen left. They ain't gonna live. They gone. Them people's dead. They ain't gonna find that. There's only one thing that could be possible. That submarine surfaced and it's floating around somewhere in the ocean. But then my question is, why don't they have some kind of satellite communicator? If they slowly ascended and were able to get on the water and they're just floating around, that would be their only hope. They could be lost in the ocean somewhere floating around, taken away by the currents. They could be thousands of miles from where they're supposed to be. You got undercurrents that can really get flowing very fast. That submarine could have been washed so far away, they could be on some island. Submarine cannot communicate with GPS. No, but you still need one above the water in case you get lost. You need a communicator. If you manage to get it to the top and then you came out in the middle of nowhere because you went 100 miles below ocean, you still need a way to say, hey, we made it. Rich people are smart. This is true. If you're that rich, you better have you a satellite communicator. Even the new iPhone will let you make a satellite call. You need a way to contact satellite, tell people what's going on. Help, we're in the ocean. You paid, how much did they pay? Like $200,000 plus to take a ride on that death trap? That would be my worst fear. And only one person at a time can stretch their legs. Really? It'd be neat if they had a flight recorder. I'd like to hear what they're talking about in their last moments in there. All right, let's go in here and see what we can do about some breakfast. That would be a hell of a drama. What are you talking about while you're sitting underwater thousands of feet? Whew. All right, hello. Hello. I want this one. What else we got today? You have a
Vegetables.
yeah, that's good. Vegetable, potato, and the beans. 2 paratha. Oh man, I forgot to get my bib. Thank you.
What you order?
Put on my baby beard. I always feel it on my shirt. If I don't wear this, every day I go to the office wearing my breakfast. It's really hard. Morning. Good morning, Carl. Man, it's tasty. What's up, sir? Damn, everything's spicy today. Ooh. I need one paratha. Sarah, how does everything tastes good? I like the food here. Too spicy, but it's good. Today, everything, even the potato. The cook now crazy. I can't eat here for lunch. The lunch now here is crazy hot. You come here for lunch? Very hard. This too spicy for you or no? Yeah. You like it?
Indian guy, anybody.
Yeah, but why?
Mother give before small time of the mother spicy. Put inside.
Yeah? Since you're a baby.
Yeah, baby put inside. That's
Really?
why coming lately big. So he like spicy.
I like spicy a little, but not so much. So when you're a baby, your mother give you chili? Really? Jesus Christ. His mother give him chilies when he's a baby.
Anna dosha na. தம்பி சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க தோசை என்ன கூட்டம்
Ooh. Your wife give your children chili? Really? Even give the baby chili.
Not much, little bit.
But why?
Indian guy.
Never. Why?
Coming taste. Taste.
Okay.
Salt also.
Crazy.
Chili. Coming taste.
Yeah, I admit it tastes good, but for the baby? Have a good one. Ooh.
ഒരു രണ്ട് സെറ്റ് പൊറോട്ട ചിക്കൻ കറി ഇട്ടോ രണ്ട് സെറ്റ് പൊറോട്ട ചിക്കൻ കറി ഒരു എത്രയാണ് വേണ്ട വില എത്രയാണ് കൊടുത്തത് ഒരു എക്സ്ട്രാ പൊറോട്ട ഉണ്ടോ
All right, thanks. Whew. Did you guys hear what that guy was saying? Hold on, we'll talk. Let me get in here. like that shy nonsense. I don't like that. Hold on, I got a little spot on my shirt. He was saying that they give the baby little pieces of chili, and as they get older, they give them more. Kind of crazy. Yogurt needed? Nah. I didn't even drink water today. I didn't have a direct spill. I had a soak through the napkin spill. Little bitty. But he was saying they give little pieces to the babies. That's crazy. Like somebody said, I bet old diapers in India is like, woohoo. That's kind of tough right there. My nose. I can breathe now. Dang. It does open the sinuses up. Watch out driving because you had a spicy food. You'll get road rage. No, it's the opposite. I can breathe now. More oxygen. Give you clear thinking. I can really breathe. I'm guilty. I like it. It's tastes good. But I do eat, sometimes I found an Indian place now where I can eat lunch. Tastes good and it's not spicy. So the spice is just something they do. It's not really necessary. Good Indian place doesn't need 500 chilies to make the food taste good. God bless you people from India. I love your spices and herbs. I don't see how you afford to eat it cheap though. If you look at the ingredients in these dishes, the amount of herbs and spices and everything they put in, it costs a fortune to make, but they're able to sell it cheap because they make it by a barrel. But there's more herbs, spices, and vitamins in their stuff than you can imagine. I guess it's healthy, I don't know. The only thing that this restaurant doesn't, but a lot of them put too much oil. Did you know that spicy food helps you lose weight at the customer? That's why they all skinny. Huh. Maybe I should switch over to that only then. Damn good. Not ideal to eat Indian for breakfast. Make your stomach troubled. It doesn't hurt my stomach. Just my nose and my butthole. Sometime I need a mirror to make sure that's really my butthole. It's on fire. I'm just trying to see if it's still there or not, or it blew out. Sometimes I feel out I blew out my whole O-ring and I can't find it. It's bad. When you don't eat it for like a month, it will blow out your O-ring. Spicy food. Randy, what is your thoughts on the people in the submarine? Well, if you got $240,000 in your pocket and you think it's a good idea to get in a submarine, go down and look at the boat at the bottom of the ship where hundreds of people died, you probably had some kind of life crisis going on in your mind. There's no reason to get $200,000 and go sit in the bottom of the ocean to see where a bunch of other people died. I don't understand the infatuation with that. Why do you need to see all that? Really? I don't know, it's just scary. Now they dead with him, yeah they are. I don't like caves and I don't like diving. I'm not a diver, I'm not a cave dweller. I'll pass on all that. I got a little tingle right here from the chilies. Jamie Birch, morning. Whew. What you Sudani guys doing in here? You're mafia. Sudan mafia. Huh? No, I don't know anything about it. What about you and him fighting or no?
No.
Same Same city, same place.
Same place, yes.
What about Mazoub?
Mazoub near.
Near, so all friends.
Yes.
Who can we fight?
What Kidder?
Kidder? No.
No.
Let's get his ass. Sudan's at war. Twitter DM when you get a chance. I'll do it. Shamsuddin's not here yet. What the heck's going on? He's supposed to be here today. Nope, ain't nobody. I'm first one. Why am I so early? All the lights are off, doors are shut. I hate being early. I'm on. A few of us are early. Damn it. I came to work too early again. Everybody else not here yet. I always get here too early. I've been trying to come later. I don't like being the first guy at work always. You know? Sometimes it's nice to be like midway. When I'm here first, my day feels longer. For like 9 years, I was always like the first person here. But now, I'm trying not to be that. Because there's no sense in it. I don't need to be the first person here. My computer just did some tricky stuff, man. Chris Tech, what's up? What's going on? I'm just getting here, Moose. I'm just coming in. Randy, I'm doing the 1 meal a day deal. I'm going to see how it works out. There you go. What's the plan for today? Man, we're going to wait here a little while, then we're going to go home. And I have some, I'm going to go back into nerd world here soon. I got one of those Steam decks. It's a handheld gaming device. It runs Steam and Linux, Ben Watan. And I'm going to start geeking out on that a little bit. Find my dinner report. I had some made chicken Alfredo with a cheesy garlic. That's great. I love that chicken Alfredo. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Oh, does anybody here have a Steam Deck? Yeah, I want to play with it and learn how to do some stuff on it. Can we have a look when you get it back? Yeah, when we get back to the house. I'm trying to, we had bought all the Nintendo Switches and everything, and I found those to be half-assed terrible. They work, but they kind of suck. They didn't have any real fun to it. So I thought I'd try Steam Deck. It's more open source. And it's only for playing and fiddling with. My game is PUBG. It doesn't even work on Steam Deck properly. What's wrong with Windows? What do you mean, what's wrong with Windows? Nothing, just Steam Deck is thinner. There's a community of people that play with Linux, and they don't do it for convenience. It's done to occupy your time and to try to learn something. There's nobody that comes up and says, boy, that Linux is great. It's not great. It's always hard to use, and the community is mostly peckerheads. It's hard to get someone to help you with it. It's a challenge, that's all. Just a challenge. Something to occupy some time and play with and fiddle with. It's kind of like having a car that you're rebuilding, except you're doing software. I always wanted a Steam Deck. They look amazing. Can also connect them with a TV with adapter. Yeah, you can do a lot of things with them. Steam Deck is just, it's a community-supported device that came out, and community stuff in electronics and tech is kind of fun to play with. It's not like Android. Like Android, remember, it started out as that thing. Android's basically Linux. It grew into something. The only thing I don't understand about Android, here we are 20 plus years later, and still the Android device gets slower as the months go by. Why can't they figure that out? My iPhone, the day I bought it till the last day I used it, the speed was the same, but not on my Android devices. Every Android starts up here and then slowly crawls down. You have to damn reformat it to make it work again. It doesn't dump unnecessary kernels and data for some reason. It doesn't dump things you don't need. Something's going on. It's not optimized properly, never has been. Android has some problems. Not sure why. Why can't they figure that part out? Why do Androids go downhill? Mobean came in yesterday, walked around. They put a few stents in his arteries and opened them up. He looks real skinny, but he was walking around in like a silent, slow mode, you know. I think he faced and kissed death, had some stents put in, and now he's back. Hey, Abdul Majid, can you send me your mobile number on a Twitter, please? I'm going to give it to somebody. I don't think I opened it up. That's good. He's doing better. Yeah, he made it. He didn't. They took care of his butt. He's doing fine. Glad Mohammedian's alive. Yeah, he's still here. Ain't nobody here yet today, though. Here, when I appreciate healthcare here, even the T-boy, yeah, even the T-boy gets emergency surgery and saved his life. In America, if you don't have money, they throw you in a corner. Here, even the T-boy, the lowest guy in the company, gets great treatment. You're kind of young to have that kind of problems. You never know what he's doing. Maybe hereditary. His family may have them problems, Jamie. You don't know. Usually you can look at your parents and grandparents and pretty much tell about what day you're going to die. If your aunts and uncles live to be 100, you're going to get right near there too. Your family, your DNA, the way you are. And if you're mixed blood, what I mean, if you marry outside of the family circles, you live longer. Like me, I'm American married to Filipino. My kids will have stronger DNA. When you marry too close to the same of everything, it's not healthy. The more you mix, the stronger the children become. Mixed babies seem to live forever, have less problems. And also, were you breastfed or not? Breastfeeding is a good sign for long life. The funny thing and the bad thing all at the same time about it breastfeeding was, I was a breastfed child. I was my mother's first and she breastfed me. But here it is 59 years later, and I still don't mind a little breastfeeding. Yeah. Raised on the ODDs. Well, wait a minute. We'll walk around, see if we can find any of these guys, any of the survivors. Oh, hell, you know what I mean. You know, being a best friend, baby, I have to admit, occasionally I even get happy when I see the end of a number 2 pencil. A healthy one. There you go. That's tornado turn you into an unbeatable man like a Flash superhero. Maybe. It could all be over in an hour. You never know. Been through a lot of crap. I got battle scars everywhere. Let's go see what's going on. Where are these guys? Why aren't they here yet? Everybody's acting like they don't need to come to work today. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
All right, Marcelino, do we have anything today?
I'm submitting all the one that are supposed to be submitted on the 26th.
I need.
So that I don't have any more submission on the 26th.
Yeah, I want to look at it, check at them. And the purchase agreement, I got some secrets and tips we need to do. Are you got it ready yet?
All the stores is ready, but I don't remember Summer will send us.
Yeah, final pricing, but you still get it all ready. All right, where's Shamsuddin? Hey, Sudani man. Huh?
He's available?
He supposedly came last night. How many Sudani we have now? More Sudan, more Sudan. Okay.
How many?
I want to start a war.
A war. You want
Yes.
in?
I heard
Yeah.
Egyptians don't like Sudani. Let's attack Egypt.
No, it's okay.
I think we should attack Egypt. I'll get all the Sudanese together. We can run over the border in Egypt, take over Cairo. I think it's time we take over Cairo. My other Sudani guys are not here. I could probably get together a few thousand Sudanis so we can take over Cairo. Cairo. I don't know what we'll do. Take over Cairo. We'll turn it into something special. Actually, Cairo seems kind of tough. We better just take over Sharm el-Sheikh. I don't think I could handle Cairo. We could do Sharm el-Sheikh, though. I need my own country. Really. I've been dying to have my own country. I really want to try out just a couple years of being a dictator. There's so many things I'd like to do. Damn, I want to be a dictator. Do any of you guys, have you ever thought about it? I really want to be a dictator. If Shorty Napoleon could take out Cairo, you probably could. You know, I really want to do something. I've been thinking about this whole dictator thing, and I haven't been able to try that yet. I want to be a dictator. But I don't want to fight no warriors, so we need to go to a country where the people don't seem to be like warriors. Seems like too much hard work. It's too much work being a dictator. I quit. Screw this dictator job. I ain't being a dictator no more. I've had enough of dictating. Be kind to your local dictator. I'd like to be that guy. Wouldn't it be cool to be Dictators Anonymous? Oh, I had to join. Philippines election. I know Philippines is too hard. That country, you can't do that. The Japanese, the Spanish, everybody invaded the Philippines, and none of them got past Mindanao. The jungles of Mindanao, people ain't gonna invade there. Them people's dangerous. You may get Manila, you may get Cebu, but you ain't getting no Mindanao. Them people in Mindanao, they've been a headache for 100 years. And you can't invade Mindanao. You know, Mindanao's tough. You pay everyone off, you'll be in an election. You can do that, that's true. It's actually true. However, I don't want to go fight no Mindanao. Little people in their own country, it'd be terrible. I can't do that. That's what America did in Vietnam. They thought they could go fight some people in their own jungle. Can't do it. We left like we left. Yeah, you can't just go invade a country that, but you could buy your way to the top. You could take power over a small, poor country easy. Yeah, I don't know what country, though. Isn't that what campaigns are for? I don't want to spend all the time and money for campaigning. I just want to walk in and rule the country and be a dictator by the next day. I don't want violence and a bunch of people getting hurt. I need a voluntary handover. You know, I just want to take over your country. They have Gray Warrior in Mindanao. I forgot his name, and not a statue of him everywhere, yeah? Oh, Mindanao got some crazy old people. Have you seen people in Mindanao? I'm talking everybody's running around with a big knife, like in Shazam. They all got a knife, a machete. And that little dude with that machete, he can run straight up a coconut tree. Have you seen him? They'll be in a minute now and you'll see a little dude, he run up to a 100-foot coconut tree. He's at the top looking around. Anybody who can run dead up a coconut tree, that what am I gonna do? I can't fight you. Dude can run straight up a coconut tree. That's a dangerous person. Where's your enemy? They ran up the coconut tree. They like Tarzan. And even the old dudes can run up a coconut tree. Are there a lot of young guys in their 20s and 30s living with their parents, money in the Philippines? I don't know. I don't really pay attention. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think you should live with your parents forever. You can buy an island and turn it into your own country. Yeah, I probably could. No, my thinking on children living with their parents, I think they should live there until forever. It's always better to have family living together and supporting each other as time goes on. Whoever designed this thing to get 18, get married, move out of your parents' house, that you're just moving into the suffering of slavery of the capitalist society. That's bullshit. Stay at your parents' house. Keep the same house. Everybody grows up together. You don't have to go out and buy house after house and do this and do that. You don't need all that. Slow down. Everybody live in the same house. Maybe if you have a little money, add an extra bedroom. It's cheaper to add an extra bedroom than it is to go out and buy a $500,000 house. What's the problem? If you're such a dick that you can't live with your parents, there's something wrong with you. Why can't you live with your parents and your parents live with you? Make life a lot easier. So many people that can't live with their parents. That's nonsense. Take care of your family takes care of you. There's no reason to move out. Kick him out, you're 18, blah, 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 blah. That's bull. All you're doing is promoting capitalist slavery. You're making your child a consumer capitalist slave pig. Now they got to get out, buy a house, do this, pay that. You got 10 children, 10 houses, 10 insurance payments, 10 everything. That's too much. If everybody would get back to living with their family, life would be easier. Really. There's no sign of success. Most of the world does that, but they don't have to. Stay with your family. Stay with your parents. Come on now. It's easy to do. I'm a believer that kids should live at home forever. Why not? Help out around the house. Help out with the bills. That's it. Help out. Live together. Save a fortune. If you got 10 kids, you don't need 10 cars. Buy 2-3 cars at the max. You don't have to buy so many things. Imagine, instead of working for 30 years, 10 kids buying 10 houses. If that money was pooled together, the whole family could live nicely. But see, with the way you separate, you can't grow your wealth. There's no family wealth. You can't grow it. Even if you get a wife, you don't have to move out. Build an extra bedroom. If you marry a girl, or if you marry a guy who doesn't like your parents, you might as well just screw that person. Don't get married to somebody who doesn't like your family. When you marry anybody, you marry into their family. That's why, be careful who you marry, because you're marrying into their family. Your wife or husband's family doesn't go away because you got married. They're part of your life forever. Get used to it. A lot of people don't look at all these things. You got to think about this. Most people get married out of lust. You know, they were banging boots and kicking in the bedroom, and they were grinding, and they just said, let's get married. This is great. You know what? Making a marital decision out of 500 climax situations does not turn out well. You should have told me this 33 years ago. It's never too late. Really. Stay at home with your family. No wife, just stay with your parents like to a 15-year-old's best life. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to get married. Yeah, you marry somebody that doesn't like your parents, man or woman, you're going to have a bad life. People that are mean to your parents, you need to forget them people. Families need to stay together. This whole get your own house, live away, move away nonsense. Stop. Too expensive to start over now. You ain't got to know. You don't have to start over, David. You liquidate everything and you put your life into a more structured situation. Everybody says, don't you want to move to America? Don't you want to do this? Don't you want to do that? No. I don't want no house payments. I don't want anything. I got everything I need. I don't really want to do and restart any life anywhere. I love my family, but I'm not good to live with them in adulthood. If you're not good in adulthood, that's up to you. But most people could do it. Extra bedroom, studio apartment. I don't understand why y'all can't live together. What about if your son mooching off you and not paying a cent? You know what? You just need to let him know, hey, it's old enough, I need you to contribute a little bit and help out. Help out your mama, help out your daddy. There's all sorts of things they can do. You got to talk to people, let them know, hey, it's time to help out around the house, you know. It's hard and I'm tired. That's all. Just tell them I'm tired, it's tired, can you help out? There comes a time where they got to help you out. That's all. Remember, you create the people that are your children. You created those adults. You're responsible for your children. If your child grows up to be a terrorist mass murderer, it's your fault. You raised that person. I don't want to hear a cop out, oh, it's not my fault. I raised them properly. No, you didn't. If your kid goes out into the world and does some hideous crimes, it's your fault. You're responsible for your children. Period. Not the government, not the neighborhood, not the economy. You are responsible for your children. Quit blaming everybody except for your ass. You put your children in the right community with the right people in the right structure, and 99.9% they'll grow up to be good people. It's your fault that your kids are not good kids. Period. It's lack of structure and proper upbringing. I'm tired of hearing everybody blame all these things. Oh, it's the economy. Oh, it's life. Oh, it's this. Randy, does that mean you're moving in with your middle brother? I actually started talking to him again and repaired all of that. I'm not happy about it, but we talk now. He calls me, I call him. We got into it, started working it out. I was being vindictive and angry over just something that doesn't matter, even though it was painful. It was painful. I believe people in Saudi don't move out and stick around and take care of a household. If that, the brother who's yeah. So anyway, I've already mended I've already patched my holes and mended everything. I only have one sister who I don't talk to, and it's not out of anything except for her constant talk. She seems to be a victim. You know what I mean? Everything is somebody else's fault. I'm not really into victimhood. If you come to me and you're always a victim of something, you know, victimhood is it's a real turnoff. Victim. If your whole life is based on you're a victim, I'm not really into victim. It happens to all of us where we get victim of bad circumstances, but we can't dwell on it. I dwelled on it for a long time. I've corrected my behavior as I've gotten older. I try my best to correct my behavior every day. I try to man up and fix things, you know. You got to stop being a victim. It's hard. We all have a tendency to be a victim, you know. Oh, well, that's because of this or that's because of that. Life ain't easy. She got the Palestine disease. She got the Palestine, yeah, same disease, victimhood. Hey, good to see you, Namarupa. I just had a beautiful Indian breakfast. My sinuses are fairly clear now. Every day's a good day. I'm waiting on the rest of the staff to get here. The office is empty. All the lights are black. What's going on? Nobody's here. Is there something I missed? There's nobody here. Freaking office is empty. Why? Look. Lights are still off. Nobody's here. I don't understand what's going on. Is there a holiday? Nobody told me about it. There ain't nobody here. They're lucky I'm not in charge. Ain't nobody in the whole building. There's like 3, 4 people here. Whole building's empty. Good morning, Ollie. I feel like it's a holiday today. There ain't nobody here but me. Hello. Really ain't nobody here, man. This is the most quiet day. I'll try to be a little better today. I got to chill out and be more kind and considerate. I got an employee, my employee, a company employee, we got a lot of work to do, and I understand everyone that helps him is on a holiday. Might as well go home and enjoy the steam day. Not now. Today's a big day, man. It's holiday money. It is for everyone, not me. I got stuff to do. I have some secrets. We write big agreements, and we do a lot of work when it comes to develop. Yes? I'm very good. Okay. Okay, do you have any in stock? Okay, do it. Just they'll do it. Marcelino knows how to do it. He'll make a document, they will sign it, and they will pay for it. We've done this in the past. It's rare, but we've done it a few times. And we should do it today. It's very important. And if you get a headache from them guys, let me know. Shukran Habib. Sometimes customer needs things emergency, and they tell us to come, we'll just pay cash. Even if it's a Ramco, if it's an emergency component, just do it. Even if they want to pay later, do it. I'm all about customer service. My customer is my priority. Take care of my customer. Some people do with a customer respected outside the marriage here. They want married to see with the girl and her father with her. There you go. Customer is number one. Sharon, are you still here? You still here? Sharon, are you here? Debbie Mack, are you here? Justin Jones, Indian food. I just had Indian food around 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago. I went there. No dating in Saudi. You know what? Here's the situation. Dating in some cultures and religious things is not good. I don't know, Bulldog Mom, how you were raised, but when I was young, I was a chaperone for my cousin. She came to visit us and she had a date, and they would send me along in the car with her because they weren't allowed to go alone on a date. They were allowed to go to the movies and go somewhere, but they had a chaperone. I'm 59 years old, so this is 45 years ago. I was a chaperone. It was my job to make sure my cousin didn't lower her panties for any Tom, Dick, or Harry. And we used to do that. Dating and how do I say this without getting too many people upset? We were raised where marriage is when you have sex, not dating. And we were always taught that every man and woman deserves to be in a clean, fresh start relationship. Virginity was a thing of honor, only to share with your husband and wife. And we were raised that way. Nowadays, people just want to go down the hall, kick off the boots. you dated. See, it depends on what side of town where you lived at. I was raised in the buckle of the Bible Belt in a strict community of religion. All our friends were from religious places. We only hung out with religious people, and we weren't allowed to be out all night. We were taught who we were to be with and who we were supposed to go with. And all the girls were always taught, virginity is only for your husband. I thought the 70s were a time of free love. There was a group of people that went into I didn't raise in the 70s. I was a child. I was raised in the 80s and 90s. But even in the 80s, 90s, if you heard about a girl in high school who had sex with somebody, she was considered a whore. Really? Nobody had sex before they got married. That was weird. That was just, that was just weird. You know? Nobody wants to marry the town hooker. What about men? They were all virgins till marriage. Mostly were. A lot of guys I know were virgins. Whether I was or was not doesn't really matter. I'm talking about the way the community was designed. A lot of men go off to the army and they chase some cooter around the planet. They may, military boys end up doing things they shouldn't do. Let's just say that. Now they're 14 with a kid. Oh my God. I was in the Army when I was 17. There may have been things that I did that I don't recall. There may have been a time in my life when I woke up in a strange hotel in Salinas, California with 2 African girls telling me they love this white boy. I don't know. It could have been a dream. May have happened. I see a lot of military men in Thailand. Yeah, anyway, when you're in the Army, things happen. Sounds like Bahrain and Bud Light was great. I've heard you get married, that means no sex. That's the opposite in my opinion. If you marry the right person, sex will never be a problem in your life. If you're having an argument with your husband or wife and they use sex as a tool, you married the wrong person. I'm sorry to say. You married the wrong person. Even in the good books, you should be submissive to your husband, it says to wives. It is a husband's job or a man's job to be a provider and a protector. And these are the fundamentals of life. If you were raised religious, you would know these things. But if you're not, it's not your fault. You just don't come from the same side of the railroad tracks that I do. I was raised this way. You may have been raised that way. I'm not saying you're right or you're wrong. I'm just singing the song that I was raised as. That's it. I was raised that way. I was raised in a conservative society, and that's just the way it was. Nobody in our family drank, smoked, did anything. Never. I was the first person in our whole family to ever get a divorce. I didn't get the divorce. My wife divorced me because I wouldn't do it. I was the first person in family history throughout 20 generations that got a divorce. My wife divorced me because I wouldn't do it. It was not allowed. You had to work it out. Now people get divorced like a car wash. You're going to get a car wash? No, I got to stop. I need to get a divorce, then I'll get the car washed. Divorce is the destruction of our nation. I'm sorry to say. But that wouldn't have happened if you married the right person. Maybe I didn't do what I was supposed to do, but I didn't initiate or do it, thank goodness. Anyway, God bless us all, and may we all turn our lives around towards heaven and try to live a better life and be kind to each other. Even though it's fun to be a little bit of a smart-ass and greedy and mean sometimes, at the end of the day, we still should respect and love one another. You know it as well as I do. You don't even have to be religious not to know that. We should be kind to everybody. Kind and friendly. You don't know what people are going through, where they've been, where they're coming from, or where they're headed to. We all should be good to other people. But it's kind of fun to make fun of shit for no reason. We all do it, you know. Well, look at that old short dude with the one tooth sticking out of his forehead. You don't know. People treat boys like a commodity. Can Twitch e-girls be good partners? You know what? If you find an e-girl who's talkative and likes it, maybe it's your partner. You don't know. What they're doing online could be different than their real life. Who knows? You never know. Don't judge anyone until you really get to know them. Get to know them. Hey girl may be the love of your life, may be the most perfect person. You know what? We had a girl when I was growing up in our church. I was around 14, 15 years old, and we were avid goers of a church community and religious community. And this girl and her mother moved to our community and started going to our church. This girl was a model. This girl looked like a Bo Derek. She was the most fabulous, beautiful young lady I'd ever seen. All of us guys were afraid to talk to her. She was too pretty to talk to. You know, she was like, oh, we can't talk to that girl. She's way beyond us. She looked like the most awesome girl. Just her looks and beauty and attitude were so beautiful. But we, as young guys, oh, we can't talk to her. I don't know why. At that time, we were worried about any rejection. Anyway, one of the guys in our group, kind of tubby guy, not the best looking dude, walked up to her and started talking and communicating with her. You know what? She was searching for a partner and emotions, and they end up getting married and have good kids and a great family. But that old boy he did it. He got up and went and talked to her. And he was Derek looking dude, you know, he was nothing special at all. But he just went up and started talking to her and got to know her. And they ended up being married, having a nice family. God bless him. Still ain't nobody here. I can't believe nobody's here. Oh Lord, we want to go back to that place you know. Oh Lord, we want to go home. Worked hard all my life for my kids and my wife. Oh Lord, I want to go home. Well, I don't know what I'm up to today, but I'm kind of singing happy. It is the weekend. It is the last day of the business week. That gives me motivation. Hey man, you ought to be motivated. It doesn't matter who you are, how great or how ugly or what you are, every opportunity's there. Nobody will let you know about that opportunity. You have to go knock on the door. If you knock on the door, it may open wide for you. Never underestimate you, yourself, how you look or how you are. Your personality at the end of the day may be more than you can imagine. If you're a good, humble, nice person, that's really appreciated. Now, there's some gals that love the old bad boy syndrome, but to be honest, they're not the best ones to be with. Maybe one day I'll find it. Hey, you may find a nice lady. You may get up and talk to the lady. Just be the way you are. Be yourself. The worst thing you can do is try to be somebody you're not. Be yourself. There's a shoe for every foot, man and woman. Every woman, every guy out there, there's somebody that, man, y'all may just click. You may just click. It doesn't matter how old you are, from 19 to 90. There's never a bad time to start life out. Start again. Never hurts. If you've had problems and everything's down, you can change and turn around. Everybody can. I can't stand 10-minute talk with half-brain human, sorry. You know what? If you found a half-brain person, that's the wrong one. I seem to go towards the bad boys. Well, you know, that happens to a lot of people. You're 40, you can do it, man. You can be right there on it like the money, honey. You can be on it, you never know. Never worry about your age, how you are. Think there's somebody for everyone. Just do what you can do, don't worry about it. So many people underestimate the quality and the admiration of a good person and a good personality. And also, one thing that I had that everybody has as a young man is the fear of rejection, so you take no action. Talk to girls, talk to somebody you like, talk to boys that you like. Just let them know. Have some talk with people. There's nothing wrong with going and sitting down at a cafe and having a cup of coffee and just getting to know somebody. Eid Mubarak, thank you. Eid is a holiday. Starts next week around Tuesday for us. So we got a 1 week holiday coming up next week. Even if you're married to the same girl for 30 or 40 years, make sure you take time to sit down and talk to each other. Make sure you sit down and talk to each other. Sometimes the person you're with every day we take for granted. Learn to re-embrace the person you've been with for many years. It doesn't hurt. You know, it doesn't hurt you being a man or woman to come up one day and go to your partner and say, you know what? I felt a little bit bad the way I've acted. Let's try to get better and nicer to each other. You can do that. If you're in a relationship right now and you're married and you seem to be bickering and dickering and nonsense, just sit down and go out together and have some talks. I had 3 serious girlfriends, but I was not ready for marriage at the time. I feel I was just the next one. I will lock it in. Well, don't go by the next one you lock it in. To be honest, just see that the right person will come along. When you're looking for something too hard, you don't find what you really want. Pay kindness forward, yeah. Just be good. Be a good person. You'll find that good person. You're lucky today. You can get on the internet, chat with people. Hi. Around the world, may meet the right person you like. And you have to remember, every relationship is a compromise. There's no 2 people that are going to get together side by side and be perfect. It's not going to happen. It's a compromise. And when you find that your compromises make you more happy than that person's proceeding forward in their desires, that is the when you know that you found your inner self. Cup of Joe found love online to motivate me. Cup of Joe found love online. There you go. He's got a nice gal and they talk all the time. Anything and everything, and everybody has a chance. Doesn't matter how big, how tall, how short, how small. You can find somebody. Ask John. He's a master online. My dad is a hoe, but he's a good guy. My dad turned out to be an old hoe, so don't use him as a guideline. Remember, my dad is living his childhood in his 70s and 80s. He didn't have a childhood. He was raised so strict. You got to remember, my father wasn't allowed to wear short pants or short sleeve shirts. He was the only one on the basketball court wearing long pants and long sleeve shirts. They weren't allowed to wear shorts or t-shirts. My dad had to wear long pants and a shirt like this rolled up when he went to the gym. So my dad comes from the most strict religious environment. Very strict. Yeah. So it's not correct to raise them like that. I was raised that way, and it helped me in my thinking. I'm not the smartest guy. I mess up still. John has a way with the women. My dad talks bullshit about makes me puke. If you hear the way he talks to the girls, he's a smooth talker. I can't handle it. The way he talks to women, oh my God, it's putrid. I listened to him talk on the phone one day to a girl. Here's this 80-year-old man talking to this 25-year-old girl. And here he is. Oh, well, you know, it's whatever makes you happy. Our relationship is about you and your happiness. And I really care about you and your happiness. You know, I've lived a good life, and I would like to share it with you for your happiness. He makes it like it's a privilege if you can go sit next to his stinky-ass 80-year-old dirty man. He talks to him like it's a privilege. And he's like, shut up. Go buy a Buick and drive around Walmart. Quit talking to young girls. I just want him to buy a Buick. Buy a Buick and go ride around the mall. Really, stop. Oh, I almost vomit when I hear his call. The funny thing, his twin brother is the same way. I traveled with my uncle on business for a few years. I've told this before. My uncle, he's the same twin as my dad, he's the same age. Every night, you know, his wife died of some kind of cancer thing, and he remarried a young teacher. So he's in his 80s and his wife's 30. Anyway, we would travel together, and every night in the hotel, my uncle would be calling his wife. And he would talk to her about the damnedest things. Here you go, you got a man in his 70s calling his wife at 8 o'clock at night. Hi, hon, how was your day? Oh, really? Did they do that? Did they do this? Oh my God. I understand. Yeah, my day was good too. How was yours? Oh, yes, yes. Well, did you do the dog thing? Getting in bed? What about the blah, blah, blah? And he would do this hour. I love you, honey, boo, boo, chicky, toot. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. I had to put pillow over my head. A couple of times I may have spoke badly. Can you shut up? You're making me sick. I hate that old honey boo boo ooby goo goo talk, you know. Oh, my stomach was flipping upside down. 80-year-old man talking all that lovey-dovey, hubby-boo-boo teenage crap to his wife. Oh, sickening. Just sickening. Every freaking day. I told him, I said, I got nothing against you, but I can't travel with you anymore. He said, why? I said, I can't handle you every night kiss talking and sweet talking your wife. You drive me crazy. I can't handle it. You drive me crazy. You're right around the corner. Maybe. Anyway, folks, I got to get off. It sounds like Sham Sadine does the same thing, Don. Sham Sadine talks to his wife 2 hours a day. Once in the middle of the day and at the end of the evening. He talks that way to his wife constantly. Okay, I have a Steam Deck in a box. Maybe tonight we'll be on Twitch and we'll... Hold on a minute. Excuse me. Hi. Hey, Masri, can you shut my door? Can you close my door?
Sure.
Sound like World War II out there. Damn, y'all's loud. Whew. All right, my boy. We have a Pakistani, Egyptian, and a Saudi guy having a normal conversation, but it sounds like World War III. They ain't fighting, they're just talking. But it sounds like World War III. Blah, 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 blah. Them old boys can talk. Whew. Anyway, many blessings to everyone. Tonight on Twitch, I'm thinking about opening up my Stream Deck, and we'll do a live opening of a Steam Deck and let people take it out. Or we could do it on YouTube, whatever y'all think. Maybe it's better to do it on YouTube. I want to be honest with y'all. Twitch has got me thinking about myself from a mental point of view and from a, how do I say this? Let me see if I can put it into words. When I look around at the online community of some of these places like Kick and Twitch, and I look at the broadcasters there, yeah, you have to sub on Twitch to watch, I'm sorry, because of the trolls. I may just turn all the sub thing off, but I really I do YouTube and Twitch, but let's go troll tonight, troll night. We may just open it up and see what happens. At the end of the day, if they cancel my account, who cares? If they get in there and beat me up, who cares? I just can't take it no more. I'm trying to live a life differently than the person I am. I don't know. The guidelines that they're putting on my back at Twitch are just not worth it. It's not worth my time. They're really just being terrible. I mean, if anything I say is something you don't like, you got to report, scream. You know, you're a bad person. We could just open up the chat, I guess. We'll try that tonight. We'll see how it works. I was trying to talk to Sharon now. I think we may just try to open it up tonight. So come by and check out the Twitch tonight. I may just open it up and let anybody chat who wants to. All right. Remember, subbing a few dollars helps me broadcast. So we'll do a troll night. Let's see how it goes. Debbie said no. Well, Debbie, let's be honest. You're only one person. And if you don't like it, don't come in there. I'm sorry. Really. I have to make decisions on my mind and what I feel. And I feel it's time to do it. And if you don't like it that way, just don't come in there. Stay on YouTube with us. I have to do what I got to do. It's time for me to stand up as a man and do what I want to do. And right or wrong, I got to do it. Sorry. I'm not being mean, but we love you, Debbie. Debbie's my favorite good troll. But I do want you to be aggressive in there. If somebody is really bad, don't talk about it. Just slap them up. Beat them up. Just click, let it go. I will not be angry. So you will have more freedom now. You can bring down the gavel. Deb, you can gavel the hell out of people. So you should have more fun with it, actually. For you, you'll have more fun. You'll be able to beat the hell out of all them young folks. All right, good night. Bye, everybody. I got to get to work. See you, folks.